Hello and welcome back to Pharaoh. So today we are on the third campaign and we are in Watches, I think. Your family begins the pre-dynastic period leading a small band of nomads through the discovery of the arts of civilization. Your leadership helps to set Egypt on its course to eventual greatness, still glimpsed on dimly. All right. So, win conditions 600 people and 10 modest homesteads. Can we get that? And by the way, it has been actually a couple updates since we last played this, and they're all uh, balancing the game and making sure that there is some quality of life improvements as well.
Still struggle to unite the lands of the Nile under one supreme ruler. To aid them in their cause, it is hoped that you will endeavor to establish a thriving community at Perwajit in the humid delta region of Lower Egypt, thus spreading their influence throughout the length of the sacred river. To support a population larger than that of a village, you must learn to use agriculture. Egyptian farmers have begun to exploit the rich, fertile soil deposited by the annual inundation of the Nile River for growing crops. The Nile can be hazardous, however. Many dangers lurk along its banks and in its waters, such as deadly crocodiles, hippopotamuses, and malaria-carrying mosquitoes.
Awesome. Alright, the mission is lost if your debt rises to 5,000 demons, and that's it. Let's jump in. So, floodplains and farming. To feed your people in Perwajit, you must build farms directly on the floodplains, which means in this darker area over here. In order to gain the benefits of the increased fertility, unlike most working structures, farms on the floodplains do not need direct access to employees, but do need a steady workforce of peasant laborers supplied by work camps to tend their fields. So we need a work camp and the farm. Build the work camp fairly close to floodplain farms, so peasants won't have to walk too far to reach them. Each year, the Nile floods its banks, replenishing the depleted soil of the floodplains with rich, fertile mud. Peasants harvest the annual crop just before the inundation and deliver it to your granaries. So we need to build a granary as well. Because there is only one harvest per year, make sure your city has enough granaries to store a sufficient amount of food for your growing population. Alright, let's start building. Start building your city along with some farms and work camps. I think we can pause this a little bit and we can take a look at what we can have in here. So let's start with the housing situation. We have plenty of areas that we could use in here. What I'm thinking is that we should build closer to one of these areas because, you know, can have people in there. Don't remember exactly how much space we'll need for that, but I think we were doing something like leaving one space in the middle. So maybe what I'll do, I'll go here, and then I actually will remove those in there. Then we can do like some sort of, oops, that's wrong, missed one over here. And we can do a road system over there, which interesting enough won't connect, but that's all right, I guess. There we go. They won't complain about it. And what I might do actually, I might do a little bit more because I know that we'll need even more people in there. So I'll leave things ready, get this all set, and then we'll do something like this. Maybe we do one here, one there. I think a water supply somewhere around here to help get water for everyone would be all right. And maybe we start with the agriculture because we know that we need a work camp. So let's get one in here. And then we'll get some farm. So we have a big farm over there. All right, so we can go in certain tiles in here. So I believe what we could really do is just basically find a place over here. I don't know if this is enough or not, but let's see. We will see notifications. Doesn't tell me how many farms I need there. So I'll take this as what we need. And all right, we can speed things up a little bit to wait for them to come in. There we go. Everyone's joining the city, making sure that we have enough workers and that they can work in there. Oh, I can't build in here, but I can build there. That is... That is a bit surprising that I can't build in here. Doesn't make a lot of sense, because then we don't have like a nice transition there, but I guess I can still do something like that. But that's weird. Really, really weird. All right. So let's get then some more services, like a physician. Let's see what else we can get. Well, we know that an architect post will be really helpful for everyone. A firehouse will also help us out. And yeah, why not? Police station will all fit in that corner, so that's pretty good. And then in terms of palace, maybe... I don't know if we should have this, but I will add our palace in here, so we get some nice roads in there. We need some... well, not some, we need a granary. And I believe we can have it in here. That's close enough to the housing, and hopefully we just need access to that once. So we have a granary, we have a bazaar. Maybe that's something else that we do in here. So we have food being distributed to this area. And, well, religion, entertainment. We could... See, let's get the basics first, and then we will keep things going. At the moment, no crime, no fire risk, cannot collapse. Excellent health. That is really good. We have 154 workers out of 317. We have a bit of unemployment. Malaria. Malaria is most prevalent closer to water and marshlands. The malaria overlay shows which houses are more likely to succumb to illness. Access to clean water from a water supply and insect repellent provided by a local apothecary both greatly reduce the risk of malaria for any given household. Like most buildings, only function when it has road access and labor. So let's take a look at that. Thought we have done one of those, but I'm mistaken. I will add this. Well, maybe we do this right here, right in the middle there. That'll be a service to all these areas, and that should make our life a little bit easier. If we find, I think that's the risk. Yeah, one should be fine there. So we move it. Thank you. Keep upgrading your housing. So we're starting to see some food in there. We also need some goods. I believe some of the things that we might need are things like the festival square, that we might need a better place to add this. In terms of stock and distribution, we have everything that we can have. We have our farms. Services. I really don't know if this would be enough. Do you have any information about how much food? Produce fig. Or they don't tell me how much more food we might have. A precipitate city will be blessed with a perfect inundation. So, that's all you want. Perfect inundation. What could go wrong? Alright, let's get some more things for them to do, because I think we don't have enough there. Alright, we have some corners here that we can make this happen, I would say. I think I want to bring this road here, and what we'll do, we'll add another one over there, and then we can have like a school, a juggler school, maybe over here. And then hopefully they will find some jobs and they will go somewhere. There we go, we have one over here, and we are waiting for some over there as well. In terms of food, I would love to see what this is, but yeah, you know, it's fine. What is an oversee? Alright, status for everything. Maybe if I go into my granary, we don't have any figs yet. Alright. That's okay, I guess. Hopefully less unemployment, that is good. And we have taxes, that is also alright. So I think the next thing that we could work towards is basically a religion. And as we really don't have anything else going on in here at the moment, like everyone is happy, we have our physicians, we have our apothecary in there as well, and I don't believe we can, or we should build anything of this. Maybe we could get more farms, but to be honest, I don't think we need to do that. Things like everyone meager shanty, and this is a sturdy hut. They have some food. I think that's the difference. And you know what? I feel like it's better if we do something like this. I'll also do that and bring a road over here. Just so we have... Oh, when we put them down, we get some food. Interesting. Alright. Got me quite hot. Good to see. So we get people, or hopefully we get food on these houses as well. Oh, that's the inundation. They actually finished the harvest in there. Alright. Got some harvest. I can see some kids bringing, I think, food into the bazaar in here. Oh, cool. Alright, we have more people moving in, and we still have a way to grow. So we were looking at potentially entertainment, and I don't think we need roadblocks at the moment, but it's all good. In terms of religion, we can have shrines, so to Osiris, and temple as well. A tile away from the road. Can I build in areas like this? No. But I could build over here, which is really good. And maybe we build yourself a temple. Before we do the temple though, well, I wouldn't be able to add a festival square in there anyway. So I think I'll do this. Let's see prediction. All right. More inundation coming next year. They are all working on our food. And in terms of, now that you've given your people basic food and water, you can enhance their lifestyle with other goods, such as pottery. Build a clay pit close to the water and a potter nearby. Make sure they have access to labor as usual, and before long a cart will deliver clay to the potter, who will create pottery for your city. Build a storage yard to store the final product as well as an excess clay. The potter does not need as well as any excess clay the potter doesn't need. All right. 3 clay pits can usually supply enough clay for 4 potters. So you're probably asking me to do 3 clay pits and 4 potters. Workers from the bazaar will collect the pottery from the storage yard and distribute it just as they do food. In industries like pottery also provides your city with much needed jobs. So 3 clay pits and 4 potters. Let's go for it. Clay pits, we said 3 of those. And hopefully I can get these like in a good place. 3 clay pits and 4 potters. That seems like a little bit too much, but we do this. And I think I put that one in the wrong place. Let me remove that and we'll do that again. Potter. All right, there we go. And then I'll grab you some roads in there and make everyone happy. Workforce and unemployment. You always have to make sure that you have enough, more population than job openings. However, not everyone in your city is able to work. You can get a quick glimpse at that. Today it's been hard to read things. At your working population, employment starts by hovering over the population count at the top panel. More info is also available in overseas. All right. Try to keep unemployment below 10, but make sure you always have enough workers. Pharaoh, a new area stimulates an aging population, where only 6% of the 20 to 49 years old are available to work. If you have trouble with the system, you can use the option to switch a fixed worker rate to Pharaoh population, regardless of their age. All right, that seems interesting, but at the moment, 80% unemployment seems good enough, and we should have a storage yard, which I believe we can have in here. And then we might need, we need more workers, which then means that we need more housing. And I believe we can have more housing over here, where I can put like some roads and people can move in. And maybe we do another well for them over here. No, I think they'll appreciate that. Let's speed things up and make sure that we have enough there for them. We don't have enough food again, so maybe that's something we slow things down a little bit so I can get more farms in here. Great job. You've got some industry up and running, and now you can think about making a few improvements. Beautification can be used to make some neighborhoods more desirable by making the areas around them more attractive. Garden statues and plazas can help houses to evolve. Several garden plots can be placed next to each other to form larger parks, but their appearance will be random. Place plazas on paved roads to enhance their appearance and improve the desirability of nearby land. Oh, that's nice that you can put plazas on the road. You can rotate statues like most buildings. If you rather choose which garden you want to place, you can switch between the two systems. All right. I'll get these going in here. I don't remember what's the capacity in here. I don't remember seeing the capacity for that, but we'll keep an eye on this. I'll probably start working on this just next year anyway. And so the idea is that we go for beautification. Maybe we go for statues in the middle there. And then we got our lovely cats. Let's go for this one. I can see some house upgrading. That's really nice. And then we can go for gardens. There we go. We have a little garden in there. Another one over here. And we can add plazas. Oh, we can add plazas on those roads. I like it. Maybe we do something like this. Good. Entertainment required to evolve a house gets higher and higher. In addition to the score provided by the visit of a juggler and later the other entertainers, houses also get bonus points depending on your general coverage. You can check the entertainment coverage in your overseer of diversions. Booth providing a perfect coverage for 600 people. You might find yourself in situations where a juggler from a single booth passes by houses accommodating way more people than that. Placing other booths will help improve that coverage and provide more bonus points for the house. Alright, so sometimes one booth is not enough. Coverage from entertainment, education, religion, and health all count towards the cultural score. There are missions when a high cultural score is required to win. It's important to check the respective overseers to see what your city is lacking. Alright. Interesting shape there on the roads. There we go. Can we get like the full block like that? We can. Nice. Love it. Very colorful, I would say.
Superb. Your own citizens are beginning to look to you as their caretaker, and neighboring cities also hail you as a provider in times of need.
Awesome. So we've managed to finish this in 32 months, which is quite good in my opinion. Let me slow this down just so we can take a look at this. They're taking all the food back into the granary. Just want to make sure that we learn and see things in here. So yeah, we still have food in there, which is good. We don't have luxury goods yet. It's probably something that we will unlock a little bit later. We do have some houses here. They need goods to evolve. We haven't been collecting taxes from them for some reason, but we will have. Seems like it's enough. Good. All right. This completes our understanding and our learning about culture, not culture, farming. That's very different. Purification, pottery, and even like the malaria thing, what's that called? This one, apothecary. There we go. So really nice, good progress today, and I hope you enjoy these episodes of the Pharaoh, a new era. So let me know what you think, and I will certainly be replying all the messages in the comment section. If you want to see more of this, also let me know, then we can play around. But I think the next episode from Pharaoh will be actually our review, and I'm really keen on doing that as well, because I've been enjoying this build quite a lot. It's good to see that we have an area in here that doesn't, oh actually it does flood. The river is over here. Nice. I haven't noticed that we have this area. The map seems like should be very challenging as well in terms of the layout. So it would be good to play around with a, maybe, what's that? It's the hypo. That's awesome. Like, these are the things that we have to keep an eye of. They mentioned that there are crocodiles as well. Can we find one before we go? Yeah, I want to do a review just so we have some birds as well, more hippos, and yeah, I can't find the crocodiles, but maybe one time we'll see. But I want to play a sandbox mode as well, just to see how that goes and have a little bit of fun with that. But for today, that's all that I have. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all your likes, and maybe consider watching the video on your screen because I think you might like that. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!